Vets Forum for Nonprofits.com.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, I have been talking with two people from a very important organization, a worthy organization, nonprofit that deserves your support. ForeverFamily.net is its website. It is Forever Family. Gia, what did you perhaps want to say that you forgot to say or would like to add to what you said in the first segment?
I would just like everybody to know that everybody can help children in foster care and teens leaving foster care. You don't have to adopt, although it would be nice if you did, but you don't have to adopt. You don't have to become a foster parent. You know, you can go on our website and make a donation to help a teen who's aging out of foster care. We're a nonprofit. 100% of what we receive in viewer and listener donations go directly to the young people that we're helping. We also help families who are adopting medically needy children get the renovations to the homes that they need. There's really a way for everybody to help, and if you call us up, we'll put you in contact with the agencies in your area to find out how you can do that. I also want to mention we're partnering with the wonderful nonprofit organization A Child is Missing.
Oh, yes, we've had them on, of course.
Yes, Sherry Friedlander. We are partnering with them for a golf tournament happening at Grand Oaks in April. Coach Tony Sperano, I don't want to call him Soprano, Coach Tony Sperano of the Miami Dolphins is actually our honorary co-chair along with former NBC anchor Tony Segreto. So it's going to be really a wonderful time to come out and help two really terrific nonprofits that help children in the community. And I just want to let people know that, you know, when Mez aged out of foster care, I think things were a little bit different. I like to say that we're working with some tremendous partners right now at ChildNet and at the United Way and the Junior League, and there are systems in place, Place of Hope, and too many to mention, really, that are working specifically now with these kids aging out of foster care and trying to get them the help that they need.
It's, however, the reality is that the law was changed several years ago, right? They did have more support at one time when they wasn't the age beyond 18.
You know, I think that goes back and forth. There's some question now as to whether they ought to extend that age to 21 to be in foster care. Mm-hmm. But and Mess might be able to tell you more, but some of the foster kids don't want to be in foster care beyond the age of 18 anymore. They want to try to work on their own and not be in the system, so to speak. And these kids, they get help. They get a monthly stipend and free college education if they stay in school. What's so important, though, and so critical is that these kids stay in school so that they can get that help each month. And that's where our community needs to come together to raise these kids up and give them, you know, the help and the support that they need.
Have things gotten better or worse or stayed the same?
I think, from my perspective, that things have gotten better. I mean, with the new leadership at the Department of Children and Families and the governor's push on the adoption initiative, and I think all across the country now, people are coming together to raise these young people up and let people know that they exist, they're children, they're our children, and for the sake of our future and their future, we need to do something to help them.
And from a crass kind of economic standpoint, the earlier there are interventions, then the better it is for society in general. The longer the problems fester, the more expensive it is, and the harder it is to recover, is it not?
There's no doubt, and that's part of why we received this federal grant, because it costs between $50,000 to $100,000 per year to keep a child in foster care.
Wow.
$50,000 to $100,000 a year per child nationwide is the average.
Imagine. Yeah.
And then, obviously, when they age out of the system, if they never find a forever family and they don't have the help in place, they end up having children at a young age, and maybe those children will go back into foster care or ending up involved with the justice system. That only adds to the financial burden. So your ads are the ones I see that are Forever Family on TV, right? Yes, it's we air on NBC6 and we are on CBS 12 with anchor Liz Quirantes. They air actually in the newscast, and I have to say thank you to our TV stations and our radio partners, because they donate all of that airtime to us, and we're always looking. If you're allowing me to ask, what we
Sure.
need. We're always looking for corporate sponsors and foundations to sponsor the programming. Their name, they're on TV, they're on the radio, and it helps keep the program going. We have all of our airtime is donated. We just pay for our production.
Mm-hmm. Well, then it really is, isn't it, a matter of education?
It's a matter of education and awareness.
Yeah.
Let people know who these kids are. They're not bad kids. They're kids like any other kids.
Yes.
If you were driving down the road and you saw a homeless child, wouldn't you stop?
Sure. Well, of course, I'm sorry to say in today's world you might be afraid that somebody's going to attack you, and that's part of the problem.
I take that back. But I would be the one stopping and being attacked.
Unfortunately, there are too many sad stories of that, and that tells you a lot that people are so. Mez, what would you like to add that you haven't said? Mez, there?
Yes, I am. Well, I just feel very honored and blessed to be a voice for kids in the system today. And I just want people to have understanding that, please just, just do something. Something is better than nothing. And never hurts to change a life. It never hurts to give a hand. And if you can't adopt, if you can't do this, but I know there's something you could do. And whatever you can do, just do it. Because you're going to make a difference in someone's life. The difference happened in my life because someone noticed me. And I watched a movie not so long ago called The Blind Side. And there's so much stories like that, but if just someone noticed. So I just want the viewers to understand, do something.
What are you studying now in college?
Well, I'm studying criminal justice right now in college, but I'm working on my way to get into law school.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you'll get into what kind of law, you think?
Well, I want to get into law that works for kids. I can continue being a voice and advocate for children in the system.
Absolutely. We have about a minute left. Gia, you need money. What else do you need?
You know what? If you're interested in being a volunteer in a shelter, call us. If you'd like to donate to a specific teen aging out of foster care, call us. If you want to...
You can do that? You can actually donate to a specific teen?
Yes, absolutely. Go on our site, look at all of our stories, and pick somebody. 100% of what you give will go directly to them.
That's foreverfamily.net. That's fabulous. And I guess the thing that hasn't been said, because we talk about money, but it's implicit in everything I've heard from the two of you, is that what you also have to have is heart. That's what we're talking really about.
Yes.
It's extending that reach. And you also can't be a creep, right?
You can't you can't be a creep.
Please do not apply creeps. These people have already been abused by life. We don't need any more creeps.
Yes, not funny.
No. Foreverfamily.net, 1-888-365-FAMILY, 1-888-365-FAMILY. Thanks, Gia. Thanks, Mez. And thanks for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, for all of us at the Forum for Nonprofits, this is Stephen Goldstein. Good day.
You've been listening to The Forum for Nonprofits. Every week we focus on a different worthy organization. The Forum is produced by Ellen Crane Schulman, a veteran public relations practitioner and community relations consultant. Thank you again for listening. And tune in again next week for The Forum for Nonprofits. Visit us online at forumfornonprofits.com.